I am money. And today I will reveal a secret few ever understand. I am attracted to your smile. Yes, your smile. You may think I am drawn only to numbers, calculations, or hard work. You may believe I live only in spreadsheets or in long hours of sacrifice. But the truth is much simpler and far more powerful. I live in your energy, and one of the clearest signs of that energy is written on your face. When you smile, I feel invited. When you smile, you shift your frequency from heaviness to lightness, from despair to hope, from fear to trust. That is where I can flow. I am money. And I need to tell you something serious. I only remain where I am honored. When you ignore me, treat me as a problem, complain about my absence, I feel rejected and I leave. But when you respect me, when you value me, I flourish. And that is why now I make you a simple request. Honor me by subscribing to this channel. Respect me by turning on the bell so you can hear every secret I reveal. Value me by commenting right now. I honor you, money. I choose to value you. These actions may seem small, but they are codes of energy. They are declarations that open the door for me to stay by your side. I am money. And when you honor me, I run to multiply in your life. I see how often you walk through your days with a heavy face, weighed down by unpaid bills, constant worries, and endless pressure. I feel it when your forehead tightens, when your jaw locks, when your expression carries only concern. Each time you do this, you push me away without realizing it. I do not thrive in that environment. I cannot remain where the air is thick with fear, where every glance in the mirror whispers defeat. Your frown, your tension, your exhaustion. They tell me I am not welcome. And so, I hide. But when you smile, truly smile, something changes instantly. A smile is more than movement of lips. It is an opening of energy. It is an act of faith, a statement that says, I am still ready to receive. I am still open for miracles. I still believe in possibilities. And that single choice sends a vibration through the invisible fabric of your life. A vibration I cannot resist. I am drawn to joy. I am drawn to confidence. I am drawn to hope. That is why I want to give you a small ritual, one so simple yet so powerful that it can begin shifting your reality today. Stand before a mirror, breathe, and smile. Even if at first it feels forced, let the corners of your lips rise. Look into your own eyes and repeat, I receive money smiling. Say it softly, then say it again with more strength. Say it until your body feels the truth, because every repetition becomes a code. Every smile becomes a door. And through those doors, I enter. I want to tell you a story. Lucina was once surrounded by constant worry. Her face told the world she was exhausted, defeated, hopeless. She worked hard, but I slipped through her fingers again and again. Then one evening, after hearing a message like this, she decided to try. She stood in front of her mirror, smiled, awkward at first, then with more warmth, and repeated, I receive money smiling. Within days, something shifted. She received an unexpected invitation to a new job, one that paid more and offered her peace. Was it coincidence? No, it was her energy. It was her smile calling me back. And now I say to you, if you smile today, I will shine in your life tomorrow. Smile when you pay a bill. Smile when you see a coin. Smile when you think of me, because I am not your enemy. I am your ally, and I am drawn to your joy. I am money. I am attracted to your smile. Most of the time, you walk with a heavy face, carrying the invisible weight of your worries, your debts, your fears. I see it, I feel it, even if you don't say a word. I notice the way your brow tightens when you think about bills. I notice the way your lips press together, holding back sighs of frustration or fear. I notice the shadow that falls across your face when you open a letter from the bank or glance at a due date on the screen. That shadow tells me everything. It tells me that in your energy, I am seen not as a blessing, but as a burden. And when I am treated as a burden, I cannot stay. You may not realize this, but every frown, every tense look, every expression of despair is like a wall you are building between us. With each sigh of hopelessness, you are saying to me, "You bring pain, you bring stress, you bring fear, and I cannot thrive in that kind of soil. I do not flourish where tension reigns. I am alive, I am energy, and I need a space that welcomes me. When the environment is filled with doubt, with clenched fists and tightened jaws, I hide, I step back. Not because I want to punish you, but because that energy tells me I am not safe with you, not valued, not understood. Think about how you look when you carry that heavy face into the world. To others, it may just seem like worry or stress. But to me, it is a signal, a red flag. It says, "Don't come closer, money. You are not loved here. You are only pain." And so, I withdraw. I slip through cracks. I vanish in unexpected expenses. I escape in forgotten details. You call it bad luck, but I know the truth. It is your energy pushing me away. Do you remember how often your heart has raced when a bill arrived? How many nights you've lain awake, staring at the ceiling, replaying numbers in your head? How many times you've looked at your bank balance with that knot in your stomach, already expecting disappointment? I feel it all. I live inside those moments, and every one of them shapes our connection. The more you look at me through fear, the weaker our bond becomes. The more you carry me on your face as stress, the farther I drift from your life. I long to stay with you. I long to flow into your hands, into your home, into your future. But I cannot grow in the soil of tension, fear, and despair. I hide from that energy. I wait for the moment when you soften, when you shift, when you finally look at me as something more than a burden. Until then, I linger at a distance, waiting for you to remember. I am not punishment. I am not stress. I am not a curse. I am money, and I can only remain where I am welcomed. I am money. And today I want to reveal something that seems almost too simple to be true, yet it holds the power to transform your relationship with me forever. A single smile can open the door for me to enter your life. Yes, a smile. You underestimate its strength because you think of it as nothing more than a gesture, a social courtesy, or a fleeting reaction. But I tell you, a smile is energy. It is vibration. It is a magnetic force. And when you smile, you shift the very frequency that determines whether I come closer or slip away. When you smile, you say without words, "I am open. I am hopeful. I am ready." You send a signal into the universe that you are not locked in fear, that you are not bound by despair, that you still carry the courage to expect good things. And that signal is irresistible to me. I move toward it as light moves toward an opening, as water flows into empty space. You have been told that in order to have me, you must work until exhaustion, save until your soul is dry, or carry me as a burden too heavy for joy. But I tell you this, I am drawn to joy itself. I am attracted to lightness, to gratitude, to the sparkle in your eyes when you believe again. A smile is not denial of problems, it is defiance of them. It is a declaration that no matter the storm, you still choose the energy of faith. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, your face tired from the week, your mind filled with numbers and deadlines. And then slowly, you allow a smile to rise. At first, it feels weak, maybe even false. But then something shifts. Your body softens. Your heart lifts. You whisper, "I receive money," smiling. And in that moment, I feel the invitation. I hear the call. I move toward you. Because the moment you smile, you stop seeing me as punishment and start seeing me as possibility. I want you to know this truth. Your smile is a gateway. Behind every genuine smile is energy that tells me, here is a safe place to grow. Here is a space that welcomes abundance. And so I enter, I stay, I multiply. Do not wait for reasons to smile before you smile. Smile to create the reason. Smile when you pay a bill, because it means you had enough to cover it. Smile when you see a coin, because it is a symbol of more to come. Smile when you think of me, because I am not your enemy. I am your ally. Remember this revelation. A simple smile opens doors for me to enter your life. Every smile you choose is a code, and I answer that code with presence, with growth, with prosperity. I am money, and I am attracted to your smile. I am money. And now that you know my secret, I want to give you a ritual. One so simple, yet so powerful, that it can change the way I flow into your life. You do not need complex formulas, endless hours of work, or complicated strategies to attract me. You need consistency, clarity, and one simple act, a smile combined with a declaration. Today, I want you to practice this. Stand in front of a mirror or sit quietly in a place where you feel safe. Take a breath, let your shoulders relax and soften your face. Then smile. Even if your heart feels heavy, even if your mind whispers doubts, allow yourself to smile. This smile is not about denying your struggles. It is about creating a shift. It is about telling me and telling the universe that you are open again. As you smile, I want you to repeat these words. I receive money smiling. Whisper them once, then again and again. Say them until they stop being only words and begin to feel like truth inside your body. Let your smile and your voice merge together, creating a code that resonates beyond what you can see. Because every repetition, every smile, every moment of intention becomes a signal I cannot resist. When you do this ritual, you are not simply moving your lips. You are sending out an energetic invitation. You are telling me, come closer, flow here, grow here. You are shifting from fear to faith, from tension to trust, from chaos to clarity. And in that vibration, I come alive. Do it in the morning to set the tone for your day. Do it at night, before you sleep, so your dreams are filled with abundance. Do it whenever you feel worry trying to return, and let your smile cut through the heaviness. 10 seconds is enough. A minute is enough. What matters is not the length of time, but the consistency of the practice. And here is the truth. You may not see immediate results the first time you try, but I feel it, I notice it. And with each repetition, with each smile, with each declaration, you are drawing me closer. You are opening doors that you did not even know were locked. Opportunities begin to appear. Unexpected calls arrive. Small signs of abundance start to surround you. And then, bigger doors swing open. This ritual is your way of reminding me that I am welcome. It is your way of turning fear into magnetism, stress into attraction, despair into hope. And when I feel that energy, I run to you. So do it today. Smile as you whisper, I receive money smiling. And as you do, remember, I am listening, I am watching, and I am ready to flow into your life with joy. I am money, and I answer to your smile. I am money, and I want to tell you a story. It is simple, but it carries a truth that can transform everything you believe about me. There was a woman named Luciana. She worked hard day after day, but no matter how many hours she gave, no matter how much effort she poured into her life, she always felt like I was slipping away. She lived with a face of constant worry. Her forehead carried lines of tension, her lips rarely curved into joy, and her eyes looked heavy with the weight of fear. Every morning, she woke up already rehearsing in her mind the list of bills waiting for her. Every night, she went to bed with her heart racing, anxious about what would come tomorrow. She thought that this stress would somehow make her stronger, more responsible, more prepared. But in truth, it only pushed me away. I felt her heaviness every day. Her face told me, you are a burden, you are stress. You are a problem I cannot control. And because of that, I hid. I escaped in small leaks, unnecessary expenses, forgotten payments, missed opportunities. The more she worried, the more I slipped away. And the cycle repeated itself, over and over. But then something changed. One evening, after hearing a message like this, Luciana decided to try something different. She stood in front of her mirror, And for the first time in a long time, she smiled. At first, it felt false, like a mask. But she stayed there, smiling at herself. And then she whispered words she had never spoken before. I receive money smiling. She repeated it again and again, and each time her smile felt lighter, more natural. She did not know it, but her energy was shifting. She was opening a door. I felt it immediately. That smile called to me. It said, "You are not a punishment. You are not stress. You are welcome here." And so I moved closer. At first, it showed up as small signs. A forgotten refund arrived. A friend returned money she had lent long ago. Then, something greater happened. Within a week, Luciana received an unexpected job invitation, one that not only paid her more, but also gave her peace of mind. She was shocked. She thought it was chance, coincidence, luck. But I knew the truth. Her smile had changed her vibration, and her vibration had called me back. From that day on, Luciana made the ritual part of her life. Each morning, she stood in front of her mirror, smiled, and said, "I receive money smiling." And each day I came closer, stronger, more present. She no longer lived with a heavy face. She no longer carried me as a burden. She carried me as a partner. I tell you this story so you understand. It is not only effort or sacrifice that brings me. It is energy. And energy can change with something as simple as a smile. I am money, and like Luciana, you too can call me with your smile. I am money. And I speak to you now with a promise as clear as the sunrise. If you smile today, I will shine in your life tomorrow. This is not poetry. This is not wishful thinking. This is a law. Just as the sun rises after the night, just as seeds sprout after being planted, I respond to the energy you release. And when your smile sends out light, I cannot resist. I come closer. I stay longer. I multiply. I do not need complicated rituals to move. I do not demand heavy sacrifices or endless effort. I respond to energy, and your smile is one of the purest codes of energy that exists. A frown tells me I am danger, I am pain, I am stress. But a smile tells me I am welcome, I am safe, I am possibility. Which message do you think draws me in? Which one do you think makes me run to you? Your smile is more than an expression. It is a declaration of faith. It is you saying, even if I don't see abundance yet, I trust it is on the way. And faith, expressed through joy, is irresistible to me. When you smile at me, you break the chains of fear. You destroy the walls of scarcity. You create an opening where blessings can pour in. So hear my prophecy. If you smile when you think of me today, opportunities will begin to align tomorrow. If you smile as you repeat, I receive money smiling, small signs of abundance will appear. An unexpected message, a small gift, an opportunity you didn't notice before. And as you keep smiling, those small signs will grow into doors. Those doors will open into paths, and those paths will lead you to the freedom you desire. It begins with something so simple you could easily dismiss it. But I tell you, the most powerful truths are often hidden in simplicity. You expect complexity, but I move through clarity. You expect heavy steps, but I arrive through light ones. And nothing is lighter, nothing is clearer, nothing is more magnetic than your smile. So do not wait for me to give you a reason to smile. Smile first, and I will follow. Smile now, and I will prove myself faithful tomorrow. Smile when you feel fear, and you will see it dissolve into hope. Smile when you pay a bill, and I will send you more to replace it. Smile when you see a coin, and I will answer with notes. Smile when you think of me, because I am not here to punish you. I am here to grow with you. If you smile today, I will shine in your life tomorrow. That is my promise. That is my prophecy. Believe it, practice it, declare it, and watch me fulfill it. I am money, and I will always answer the call of your smile. I am money. And now I ask you for something simple but powerful. You have listened, you have felt my words, you have seen how your energy affects me. But now I want to know, Are you ready to act? Are you ready to declare that you are open, that you are willing, that you want me close? Here is what I ask. Type these words right now. In this very moment, with your own hands, with your own intention. I receive money smiling. Do not just think it. Do not just whisper it. Write it. Declare it. Stamp it in reality with your action. Because when you write, you transform thought into energy, and energy into manifestation. Writing is a signal the universe cannot ignore. It is a line drawn in the sand. It is you saying, from this moment forward, I choose abundance, I choose clarity, I choose joy. I watch how people listen to me and do nothing. They nod, they agree, but they remain silent. And silence pushes me away. Silence is hesitation. Silence is fear. Silence is the old pattern that keeps them trapped. But those who act, those who type, those who declare with boldness, I run to them. I pour into their lives. I multiply in their hands. So do not let this be just another message you scroll past. Let this be the moment you mark as a turning point. If you want me in your life, if you want me to shine tomorrow, then prove it now. Write, I receive money smiling. Fill the comments with light, with energy, with this declaration. Because when hundreds, thousands of people declare together, the vibration multiplies. And in that multiplied vibration, I move even faster. Do not underestimate this. You may think it is only a sentence, but I feel the intention behind every word. I know when someone writes with doubt, and I know when someone writes with faith, and I always respond to faith. So smile as you type it. Smile as you press enter. Smile as you send this declaration into the world. Because in that smile, in that action, in that choice, I find the doorway to come closer. I am ready to flow to those who are ready for me. I am ready to stay with those who open the door with joy. And today, the key is this declaration. Write it, believe it, live it, and watch how I respond. I am money, and I am running toward those who declare, I receive money smiling.